Hello everybody, GeoScully here, and welcome to my first video on this channel. So today I will be trying to do the 10 country streak challenge, which is basically a challenge where you have to try and get 10 countries in a row on the entire world in GeoGuessr. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I have it set to no moving here, and immediately we spawn in, and I think I'm in England here, just straight up based on how it's looking. I'm still on the first one, so even if I get this wrong, then it doesn't really change anything. So let's just go England. And we are in England. We're gonna count Wales as England. That counts. Alright, so we have England here. Now we're on a streak of 1. Anyways, now we're here in the second one, trying to look at the language here. I'm thinking this could maybe be somewhere in this area, like Poland, Lithuania, Latvia. If we look at the cars here, can't really look at the license plates because this is no move. So that's pretty much all that we have to go off of. So I think I will just go Poland, and then if we restart, then we'll restart. It's whatever. Okay, and we're actually in Slovakia, so that's interesting. So now we're on a streak of 0. That's kind of annoying. Fairly certain we're just in the US here. Looks just classic US. We'll just go middle. Yep. There we go. All right, let's move on. This looks a bit different. So I was originally thinking somewhere in Asia, but now that I look at it, I'm thinking maybe somewhere like Turkey or Austria. That's the Austrian flag, right? That's Austria. Sure, it might not be in Austria, but we could be around the Alps over here with these mountains. Very interesting though. Or that could be the Turkish flag right there. I think I'm gonna go based off the language on here and just go Turkey. And that is correct. Let's go. Wait, so what are we on now? 1? Yeah, I think we're on 1 because we just did the Slovakia. Yeah, we're on 1. Alright, this looks a lot different than the last round. Maybe could be in Iceland, could just be in Norway, could be on Greenland, could be a lot of places here, but I'm just gonna go Iceland because we're not gonna get that much off of this anyways. And we're actually in Canada. Alright, so we've moved on here, and immediately we get some either Chinese or Japanese there. I feel like that's Chinese because, like, they have English down here. Normally in Japan, they'll just go for Japanese, and not really. Okay, never mind, I lied. Okay. Alright, so we're still on 0, but that's okay because we got another US here, it looks like. Just classic US. Could be Canada, of course, but yeah. Pretty safe bet going in the US on that one. Here we go on another one. This could be in a lot of places. Could be Australia. Could be like Florida. This looks like a lot of places in Florida. We're not gonna get that much off this round. Could also be in South America, possibly maybe Southeast Asia, but I wouldn't quite go off that. Could be South Africa actually. I would either go South Africa or Australia on this one. Mainly I think, is that blue? That's blue, but I can't tell if that's not the license plate, right? I feel like the blue car, I think that was in South Africa, so I'll go for it. And it was not, it was in Sri Lanka. Okay. All right, so still on a streak of 0. We got another Europe here, it looks like. Is there no blue on that at all? Yeah, I would have gone England here probably. Yeah, we have yellow on the back license plates. Maybe it's just that card. Does that really not have any blue on it? Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's just go England, and we're actually Northern Ireland. Do we count that? I don't think we do, so let's still say 0. Alright, so we've got blue on both sides here, so we could be in Italy, we could be in France. I'll go France, yeah. Alright, France. Great stuff, we're in France. Alright, just outside Paris. I just went middle just to get the country. Let's move on with a country streak of 1. On this one, see, this is very interesting because you could go Europe or you could just go US on this. I don't know why, but I feel like these houses look more European, but I feel like this road might look more US. Possibly. Got a bit of blue on the back of the car. I think just because, like, even if this was Europe, I wouldn't know what country to guess. Maybe Germany. So let's just go US. It was US. Nice, nice. Alright, here we go. We got a new round here. And this looks like it could be quite difficult. Is that Spanish? Boliviano. Bolivian? I don't know. Could be in Bolivia. We are in Bolivia. Nice. Alright, here we go. We got a possibly... Yeah, I was gonna say Eastern European on this. We do have Cyrillics right here. So we're either going to be in Russia, of course, Ukraine, Bulgaria, or Montenegro. I feel like we just go... There's no blue on any of the license plates here. So I think we just go Russia on this. And we do. Let's go. Nice. At this point, I have no clue what we're on for the countries. Like, I genuinely forgot. But this looks like another European, mainly because of the bikes. Just based on the signs, I would go European. Don't know where, though. It's very flat here, it looks like. So that could say, like, you know, the Netherlands, possibly Denmark. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just go Netherlands and then see what happens. No, we're in France. Interesting. All right, so we're back at 0, but we do have another US here, so that should bring us up to 1. Nope. It's Canada. Of course it is. Still at 0, but we continue. Big mountains. Those could be the Alps. We'll go Switzerland on this one. No, it wasn't. It was Slovakia. Still at 0. All right, here we go. This looks like Spanish speaking. Yep. We got Spanish. Could be South America. Mountains over here in the back. I think I'm gonna go South America. Could be like Chile, maybe. Around here on the border of Chile and Argentina. Could be up in Peru. I think going Argentina could be... Okay, we are just in Mexico. Never mind. All right. We continue. Let's see here. And we are in Asia here. That looks more Japanese, I feel like. Possibly just Japan. No, it's not. We're in Taiwan. Of course we're in Taiwan. Come on. Do we have another US here? US or Canada? Yeah, we might be in the US. Yep. Alright, that's 1. This one looks a lot more difficult, though. I think we just kind of got to get this one out of the way. Summon my inner Jack 6 of life. Where's the sun? The sun is in the west, so that doesn't really help. I think we'll just go in Turkey and just, like... Okay. Not the absolute worst guess. We're in Romania. But we are on 0 still. This looks... Yeah, we just got to get this one out of the way, too. I'll just go US. It was US. Great stuff. All right, so we're on 1. I think we maybe just go... Yeah, I think we just go India on this one. Yep. Nice. Is this another US? Just based on the signs, the English, and the houses? Yep, just another US. Nice. Keep going. Obviously, Europe here. Yep. Double check on the license plates. All right, so that tells me it could possibly be like Poland, Slovakia, possibly even Hungary. You know, maybe this could be Latvia, actually. Okay, we'll just go Latvia. And we are actually in Czechia. All right. I think this is going to be our last round for the episode, so let's see if we can at least get this one. All right, so we've got palm trees. I'm thinking Southeast Asia. Looks kind of tropical. Could be, well, maybe not that tropical anyway. Could be Indonesia. Could be Thailand. I feel like the camera quality is a bit too good to be Cambodia. I think we'll just go Indonesia. Oh no. Oh no. It was in Mexico. Oh no. I completely misjudged that one. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think we got to the 10 country streak in a row, but let me know if you guys want another episode of this or something else in GeoGuessr. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.